to the eat. All right.
Oh my God. We are back with another episode of your favorite motherfucking podcast. You know what it is. It's the game, baby. God elevates man every day. Episode
Yes,
10, man.
Yes,
We
sir.
coming through with the energy and we coming through talking that shit. You already know what it is, man. I
Yes,
go by
sir.
the name of Mr. Sneaking Out Your Back Door when you at work. And that man right there, his name is Gas Mask, the leader.
Yes, sir.
And we got Super Promo, our producer in the building, Mo. Round of applause for the team. You already know what it is. Yeah. So much has happened in my life since we parted. That's that old Freddie Jackson. What about you?
Now I got myself together. And you know just what? Oh, whoa. Oh, shit. I ain't gonna lie, boy. You talking about a song? Listen, hold on. Damn, I don't want to get off topic so fast. But one thing about them old songs, you could really, they was really talking that shit. All that, get over it, turkey for me, baby. You know I like it. That's all I want to see you do. Just let me. Boy, that ain't nothing. But when Freddie Jackson, now I got myself together. And I know just what I want. And right now, I know that is you. You got me fucked up. What are you doing?
Listen, man.
You. Rock me tonight.
Every time I hear that song, I think of the crack era. I think of Champel. I think of
bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair.
Shit like that, man. Freddie Jackson is slept on, man. And you know what? I would love to see him
that
do
nigga is slept on.
A versus Genuine.
I need to.
Freddie Jackson versus Genuine would be lit.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. Genuine fuck around and hit that burp. He might be too much for Freddie, dog.
Shit, Freddie like, you are my lady. You're all I'm living. Come on, come on. Freddie would have a dope. Keep Sweat already did Bobby Brown. You need somebody with a good 10 to 12 monster hits.
Keep Sweat shouldn't have did that to Bobby Brown, though.
Bobby Brown needs to stop and go to the gym and stop eating. I know he went through a lot of stress. His wife died, kid. I know, Bobby, but you need to go to the gym, man. Bobby be looking crazy on stage. He can't even do the dances, all chubby and shit, man. I ain't paying to see that. That's the old edition, nigga. I don't want to see
that. I ain't gonna lie. That's how you know you got them fucking hits.
What, when you can stand on stage fat?
When you could be on stage the way Bobby Brown be on stage now, that's how you know you got that fucking pressure.
Yo, he don't even have to sing his shit. He just hold the mic out and everybody else. That's what these old niggas be doing. They don't be singing. Like, they just hold the mic out. We know the song. They start singing and shit like that. Listen, speaking of old school, man, I got some big shit planned. On May 10th, I am going to see Anita Baker at the Prudential Center, downtown North. Give me a round of applause for seeing Anita Baker. Goddamn. I tell you, y'all, I'm in a fresh relationship, y'all. And in the words of Teddy Pendergrass, it feels so good. Loving somebody and somebody loves you back. We go to concerts and shit. I didn't know being in a stable relationship was kind of fun. I was a whoremonger out here. I was a whoremonger. This is the first chick I brought around my family. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, I don't remember no other girlfriends. I was telling Maya that the last time she was here. I'm like, damn, I know you got kids and shit. I ain't being funny, but I don't remember no boyfriends.
No boyfriend? Nigga, I ain't had no boy. What? What the fuck? What? What you said? I was nobody's boyfriend. Hell no, I was.
Man, that's not what I said. I said I was telling Maya that.
Telling her what?
Yeah, I was telling Maya that the last time she was here and shit.
Oh yeah, Maya need a man. We about to do For the Love of Maya on VH1. We're gonna line up. We're gonna line
that'll
up.
make us famous. That will make us fucking famous.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna set that shit up in Atlanta.
How you is, nigga? Where you was at in 93? Let me see your STD test. Freak niggas going on.
We could get a line up 20 niggas, but it's gonna be hard to get 20 straight niggas from Atlanta.
God damn. Where the fire button at? Boo, 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 boo. Where the fuck is the fire button? Shots fired.
Shots fired, nigga. You ain't gonna find.
Shots fired.
You nigga, stop playing, yo. You know this shit Atlanta is goofy time. But I had an interesting weekend, brought my whole crew together, and we put together a gazebo, nigga. Do you understand,
Oh,
black people?
y'all finished it?
We finished that motherfucker, yo. The whole squad was here. Niggas was barbecuing, drinking
Man, Mo said
Casamigos.
y'all had her holding the drill the whole time, you motherfuckers.
How you find out? Yo, Mo, you dry snitching and shit? You over there
You
dry
had me out there for 8 hours. That was an 8-hour project.
Damn. Who loves you, baby? Who loves you, baby? So
somebody loves you back?
Getting some topics and getting into some shit. This is so crazy that last week we were supposed to do a show. We kind of missed it. We had some things going on. And one of the topics we was going to cover was a mass shooting in Texas. Well, lo and behold, one thing in this new America that you do not have to worry about no more is missing a mass shooting. Because it seems like every week is 2 or more mass shootings in this goddamn country. It's like they need to just have a news station called Mass Shooting, where you just, because that's all that's going on, man. We ain't gonna never change the gun laws, so I think we have to get used to people dying. This week in Texas, 8 people were murdered. I believe 3 of them were children.
Yeah.
The gunmen.
Definitely prayers go out to their family, the victims, family, the surviving victims. Just prayers for everybody, man.
To put some facts behind it, we're on record to have one of the bloodiest years ever. After that mall massacre that happened, I think in Allen, Texas, it was an outdoor strip mall. We are looking at, here's an interesting statistic. Sorry, let me just scroll through it because you're out of topic order. So far, 14,672 people have died in 2023 due to gun violence.
How many?
14,672. This is gun violence. Now, let me let you know that includes 8,000 suicide by gun.
8,000?
Well more than 6,000 who were the victims of homicide, murder, or unintentional shootings.
Holy shit. 8,000 suicides?
I mean, we got over 300 million people in this country. I mean,
and apparently we have 120 guns for every 100 Americans.
Oh,
so do we have a gun problem, or do we really got a mental health issue in America?
I think it's both, man. The drugs, the medications they giving people, I think all that shit play a part. I think what they really need is like a gun task force. The same way you built that bullshit task force for crack, you need to build a task force that monitors people who buy guns.
How do you monitor?
So they are monitoring certain things. So they're saying that 2/3 of those people that commit are exhibiting alarming behavior. Over half of them have mental health issues.
Yeah.
A quarter of them are conspiracy theorists or hateful ideologists, and a half of them are motivated by grievances perceived over wrongdoings.
Like beef, spinning the block, all this type of goofy shit.
So there are reports and statistics being done, but we can't make sense of it.
That Second Amendment. The one thing, I mean, I understand as Americans we have a right, but god damn, we can't amend that shit to be like, yo, you need to go through certain training classes, you need to go through certain mental health tests, you need to go through.
That's the thing. When you get if you carrying a gun legally, getting your concealed weapon permit, it is classes you take and shit. Safety classes and shit.
Do you ever have to renew those classes? Or is it a one-shot deal? Like you can just be sane to get your gun and then go crazy once you got it.
Right, ain't no refinancing on that shit. Like you can't a yearly check-in, like what's going on with you? Can we see your social media posts? I mean, we need to look at shit like that. When you handing motherfuckers AR-15s and they on Reddit talking about Hitler and shit like that, you can't get this motherfucker an AR-15.
I mean, they done them down, but in my past life, I was into them guns. You ever like seen an AR-15, like dealt with it?
Yeah.
Dog, them shits, they used to have them shits where you could be semi or fully automatic. Shit, I done seen one with a fucking night beam, glow in the dark, shell catcher, dog. The tactical AR, the shit you could put on that shit. Come on, man. What the fuck do they expect people to do? A tactical AR, dog. I seen a tactical AR, bro. That shit had 150 shots on it, man.
God damn, that is moving the crowd. You moving the crowd, and my thing is, what do you need that for as an American?
Dog, I seen one of them shits. It had like the Mickey Mouse ears. You put it in the middle, and it got the 2 round drums on it, bro. That shit is fucking ridiculous, bro. I think it's like 75 on each side.
You know,
some
it should
stupid
be
ass number.
You know, it should be more pro or anti-gun than anybody. The fucking police. These guns is in civilian hands, my nigga. And if I was like the union of cops, I would be like, yo, we need to stop this shit right here. Because who you think when they run up and try to stop these white boys or these fucking extremists, they're gonna use those guns on the police not to come out their house. They're gonna use those guns, man. So wouldn't it be in the best interest of law enforcement to be more anti-gun instead of running behind Republicans that don't fucking vote? These guns are going to be used on your quote-unquote brothers and sisters in blue. Wouldn't that make more sense, dog?
I ain't gonna lie. Honestly, I don't even know. And the way it varies in every state, man, it just can't be one overall solution, man. That shit gonna have to be solutions within every state, because now, even though the state of Florida has Miami, it got Pensacola, where they fucking hunting, where it's deer hunting season. And so it's just like, man, you're gonna have to be placing laws everywhere at this point.
Well, how about you just ban them shits? Because if you're a hunter, right, those guns, hunting guns, you needed like a rifle, some shit. If you shooting any animal with an AR-15, you're obliterating the body.
You have to think about it like this too. When you go in the gun store, they have assault rifles and hunting rifles. So think, why even make an assault rifle?
Right.
I mean, it speak for itself. It's a assault rifle. You know what I'm saying? So it's.
But my whole thing also is that somebody getting their ass whooped. But my whole thing is, and we're gonna wrap it up on the gun law, is that those guns and ARs are bought by motherfucking militias. These white boys and they out in Tennessee shooting in the woods. They ready for the government. That shit should be illegal. They preparing to take over the government. You fucking idiot. Those militia niggas ain't trying to really come and kill black people. They waiting for the government, or they waiting for this quote unquote day when it's gonna be us against them. And that shit ain't never gonna happen. Shit's never gonna happen.
Well, and the crazy part is, well, we getting off of it, and I mean, they're a little more expensive now, but I remember at one time you could get like a Russian AK-47, man. Niggas was pulling up on you trying to sell them shits for $150.
AK?
AK, man. 2 clips and a suitcase, all type of shit.
For $150?
Man, a pair of constructions was more expensive than AK-47 at one time.
Nigga, how many bodies that AK had on it? That shit probably was used to kill Abraham Lincoln. That shit probably was dirty as hell. Somebody try to sell me an AK for $150. I'm like, you don't get the fuck on, you fed.
But that was the going price. I ain't gonna lie. That was the rate. If somebody came for $250, you'd be like, man, niggas got them shit down the street for the $1.50. I mean, I don't know, man. It's definitely out of control, man.
It's definitely out of control. Where we at, Mo? Bring us in.
All right, I think we're gonna go a little bit lighter real quick. And we're going to talk about how last year, Life After Death turned 25.
Whoa.
So let's get into a video. Just 1 second. Apologies.
What's your favorite song of Life After Death?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It depends on the mood. When you got a classic album, man, once you put the album on, it ain't no just, I'm going to just click on my favorite song. Because, I mean, of course, Bone and Biggie, the flow on there was immaculate. Immaculate.
Was Bone and Biggie.
What? Then depending on what mood you on, I ain't gonna lie. I listen to that. Since you went away, I've been thinking about you. Ooh, I'm missing you.
My nigga, he was talking about his man, beat him down to the fourth power. He's talking about his man stole fake cocaine and shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
all right, Mo,
man.
we ready? All right,
Yeah,
let's jump into this clip.
Lost one of the greatest music artists that ever lived. In the sphere of hip-hop, Christopher Wallace, a.k.a. the Notorious B.I.G., is revered as one of the greatest of all time writer, rapper, and songwriters. Final body of work was the impeccable double album, Life After Death, a succession of infectious hit records and impossibly poignant rhymes that soared from certified diamond to iconic. 2022 marked the year that Life After Death turned 25, as well as the year that our dear friend Big Papa would have been 50 years old.
Whoa.
I'm Angie Martinez, the voice of New York, and I spent 5 consecutive and out of the studio. The result is
so she got a show, basically, Iconic Records.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming out. Y'all can feel free to watch the 47-minute extended version.
Yep, they 2 episodes in, man. I could just talk about my experience with this album. I remember purchasing this shit at the Wiz. I came home. I don't know, when it came out, I was actually in college, but I was at home for some reason. Maybe it came out like in the summer or the spring. Maybe I was home, whatever. And no lights was on. I went right in my living room.
It came out in like February, right? No,
not sure. Mo might have to fact check us on that, but I know for some reason I was home.
It came out in March.
Maybe I was home. Break. Right, there we go. I was home on spring break. I bought the album, and I came home with the lights off, and I put that motherfucker in. And the minute I heard, do that motherfucker, I'm sitting in the crib dreaming about Lear jets and coops, the way Salt shoots, and how to sell records like Snoop. Oops. And he was just painting this story, and I'm sitting there. It's got the fucking Blue Magic in the Rain beat, and that shit like, oh my God. He said, sing ain't lie. No, man, listen, man.
He done rode around town and everything.
No, that's whole.
Oh, that's Jay-Z. Oh shit.
He said they go Jason with his faculty, talking with his back to me. And he said he shot the nigga something, turned around holding the sun. I was like, but I think my favorite record on Life After Death would have to be Somebody Got to Die. Let the gunshots blow. Somebody got to die. And what's beef? What's beef?
What's beef? Beef is when we gets to go to sleep.
Beef is when I see you, guaranteed to be in ICU. That motherfucker said, don't you know my nigga Gutter is fucking kidnap kids? Fuck them in their ass and throw them over the bridge. God damn! I was like, God.
What did Gutter say about that? Yo, you was illin'. You illin', son.
And the one thing Ready to Die, I mean, Life After Death was also, is that it broke a sophomore jinx that most legendary rappers have. I can name so many rappers where they come out with that first classic and then they try to follow up, but it don't resonate the same. This album actually was bigger and better than Ready to Motherfucking Die. And that was very hard, man. So I got a question for the panel. What is the best double CD of all time?
The best double CD
of all time. Let me give you got Space Age Pimpin' with MJG and 8 Ball. They had one.
Yeah, that was a bonus disc though.
You had motherfucking who dropped Outkast, Speakerbox Love Below.
All Eyes on Me. Hands down. I already know the answer. It's All Eyes on Me.
I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna. You know what I'm gonna
see. We had to be just totally correct and just say that you had to put All Eyes on Me and Life After Death just at the top tier. You know, it's not one better than the other because after
yes,
that,
it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's fucking one better.
After that, nothing compared. Nothing
bullshit.
compared to Life After Death and All Eyes on Me. I can't name one double CD that I liked after those. Speaker Box and Love Below, it had to grow on us on some real shit because what Andre was doing, you just ain't get that off the rip. You ain't get what Andre was doing just like that. It took a while.
I'm gonna say this.
He got me though. I mean, Drake got me, but
All Eyes on Me has skippers.
Nah, All Eyes on Me had no skippers.
It was certain records that at the time I might, after a couple years later, I'm like, oh, it's cool. But let's be real.
Fine, if we're being real, if we're being
what's
real,
your phone number? If you wanna come with me,
come on, hey,
you're skipping over Play a Hater. You're skipping over 10.
Oh no!
Yeah, you
hell no! You're not skipping over the 10 crack. Hell man,
I like Play a Hater though. Play a
Hater. Turn your head round. Lay on the ground. You've been robbed.
But if you think about it, in that era, it was kind of like the summertimey era, the cars with the 18 speakers in it, and What's Your Phone Number was perfect for that. All right, go tell your mama. All right, go tell your mama.
But we also have to remember that All Eyes on Me came out a whole year before Life After Death.
So I'll give like,
did it first.
Yo, All Eyes on Me got some skippable records, yo. It's that shit he got with Rapping Forte. That shit.
Man, come on, man.
I could skip that Rapping Forte shit. I could skip that.
I ain't gonna lie. It's no skippers on All Eyes on Me, man. You bugging right now.
Yo, I can
right now. You just named Speaker Box and Love Below, and I love Outkast. It's a couple skippers. All Eyes on Me ain't got no skippers, man. I ain't finna condone that. I ain't gonna sit in the same room with anyone who says that. All Eyes on Me ain't got no skippers. When you got I Ain't Mad at You on a CD that takes up for 3 songs.
Hold on. All Eyes on Me.
It's all about you. It's all Rather about Be a you. Nigga. Ain't Hard to Find. California Love. Can't See Me. Two of America's
You
Most
can't
Wanted.
See Me.
All Eyes on Me. How You Want It. How You Want It. Ooh. Check it out. I mean, check out time.
Hearts of Men. Gotta go. In the Hearts of Men. I told you I was going to get the niggas quick.
Wonder Why They Call You.
Why they call you bitch.
I
almost forgot about that.
She's so scandalous. So scandalous. The girl.
She's so Picture Me Rolling.
Oh, that's my shit.
Trading War Stories.
I ain't gonna lie. Listen. When you run down the catalog like that, that shit is beating the brakes off of Life After Death.
No, it's not. Picture Me Rolling.
All right, let's go down Life After Death. We got to do My Downfall.
Classic.
Sky's the Limit.
Classic.
Fuck You Tonight.
Sky's the Limit is a potential skipper.
No, it's not. Are you fucking? You kidding? A nigga never.
You just said you're gonna skip over What's Your Phone Number, but you're gonna listen to Sky's the Limit.
Hell, a nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leads. Besides that, the flow is immaculate. Go ahead.
Fuck You Tonight. I Love the Dough. Going Back to Cali. B.I.G. Play a Hater. Hypnotize. Notorious Thugs. Long Kiss Goodnight. Miss You. You're Nobody Till Somebody Kills You. The World is Filled. The world is filled with pimps. I just talk about the ones I know. Last Day. More Money, More Problems. Another. Somebody's Gotta Die. I Got a Story to Tell. What's Beef? Niggas Bleed. Life After Death. Nasty Boy. Kicking the Door. 10 Crack Commandments.
You can't. If it's one skipper and you make, it might be You Nasty Boy, but that shit go hard. I remember we went to Tennessee and I came home. That shit was fire. You Nasty Boy. Come on.
I ain't gonna lie. You started the conversation off. You said
you asked what's the best.
What's your phone number? and you was like, but you about to listen to You Nasty Boy? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that's some biased New York shit. I'm saying it now, dog.
For sure.
I'm saying it now.
You from the South, nigga. You from the South.
Ain't nothing like a 7 Trey in July. Come down playing that.
What song is that? What song is that?
First off, baby, it's tempo. Don't wanna fuck
even
me.
the baby
Why?
laughing
You
at
wanna
you.
fuck me? That's because I paid in the first. Man, that shit was a knocker. That shit was a knocker.
So I just always, hey, let's talk about real quick the shelf life of Ready to Die. Like, how does it hold up today? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you bump it, do you still get the chills, dude? One thing I can say, they don't play a lot of Biggie music on the radio. For some reason, up here in New York, they don't play a lot of Biggie. They might play Tupac more than Biggie up here. I don't hear a lot of love for Big on the radio. Like, when we go into the club or getting dressed, I don't hear Big on the radio.
Pop just got a larger body of work. So when you two are the greatest, no one's picking. It's just the body of work. Big catalog is selective. But I ain't gonna lie, that shit marked the time. Tupac marked a couple times. So it's the norm to have a go-to Pac song. But to have a go-to Big song, it like stops the room. Like if you having a fucking, we just talking about the catalog, but I know it's about life after death. But I don't care what house party you having. It could be 67-year-old men and women in there. When you hear that, everybody stop for at least 5 seconds ago. That shit stops time. That shit stops time. But you know,
one of the things I think was important about Ready to Die is because at that time, Big was dope, but he still had competition out there. You know, L was still making hits. Nas was on fucking fire. Yo, rap game in New York was crazy. Redman was doing numbers. But what Life After Death did to me was it solidified Biggie as the king of motherfucking New York.
It made you miss him more.
Yeah, it was undisputable, bro. It was undisputable. When he dropped this, and y'all niggas know I'm a Nas stan, but it was like, what in the fuck are y'all gonna do when a nigga making What's Beef? When a nigga making 10 Crack Commandments,
when he dropped it, he was already dead. So basically, it was like you listen to it to pay homage. I hate to say that, but when a rapper dies and you can't go to his funeral and you feel some type of connection to him, you play that record. That's almost like a memorial. So it was no competition. It's like the world stopped to pay homage. Like I remember those events because I was like maybe 13, you know what I'm saying, 8th grade, feeling myself, dressing up, the Nautica collar shorts, polo swimming trunks. And when that nigga, the video Hypnotized came out first before the album, they did the rollout.
Mm-hmm.
That shit, you had to watch it. Like when people be flipping the TV, you got cable, they see what else on. When Hypnotized was playing on Rap City, you might well put the remote down. It's almost like visiting a grave. It's like a moment of silence. You don't step on the corners. Like you watch where you going. It's just, it was crazy. I remember that, and I was getting like good with my words at that time, and so Mace had already fucked me up from the 112 remix. You can hum all you want to, come all you want to, money. So I was like, oh shit, is it everything this nigga say seems to rhyme? But then when you heard the verse on More Money, More Problems,
BRG, POPPA, no info for the DEA, federal
agents mad because I'm flagrant.
Because I'm flagrant. Tap myself. Biggie was, the nigga said, your daughter's tied up in a Brooklyn basement. A note to the plaintiff, face it, not guilty. That's how I stayed rich, richer than rich to you, nigga. Come on. But we're gonna sum it up with this. Do you think Big would have been better? I mean, bigger, or maybe had the same long-lasting effect worldwide like Pac if he had a little bit more social commentary in his music?
I mean, what you mean if he would have lived? You mean, or if he would have had more material?
More
I
material,
think
or
he's
even
talking
the
about
stuff.
within the material he's already put out. Like he was partying bullshit, and Pac was, thinking, listen,
Dear Mama, Pac, you know what I mean? Pac
I mean, honestly, Pac just had him in that. You know what I'm saying? You can't just take a rap and say, hey, if you made more of these. Nah, Big was who Big was. Pac was who Pac was. And it's just part of the upbringing, because we can't imagine Big saying, picture me rolling in my 500 Benz. I got no love for these niggas. Ain't no need to be friends. They got me under surveillance. I know somebody's been telling. They said dope being sold. But it's just, that's just Pac. But then, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't get Pac to make like a 10 crack commandments. It just seemed like two cars going fast in two different lanes. You know what I'm saying? It's not a race. It's just we both on the expressway speeding. You know what I'm saying?
At times I wish we could have got more reflective lyrics like the sky's the limit type shit from Biggie. From, give me a dear mama, something about your moms. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, for me with Pac hit every angle that you wanted. Whether you was talking about your mother, whether you was talking about the streets, whether it was females, whether it was riding on your enemies, whether you was talking about black nationalism, he just hit every aspect. So we can get into this all night. But Life After Death was an amazing piece of work. Y'all drop down in the comments and tell me what's your favorite song. What song y'all really rock with? Or if y'all ain't rock with it at all, let us know in the comments. Mo, where we at?
So now we're going to move on to the astronomical amount of money these players are getting paid right now. We're talking about Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, get your money. Get your money. Stop playing with Lamar, man. So you gonna drop the news?
Basically, what we got going on is Lamar Jackson will earn $52 million annually playing for the Baltimore Ravens. He's becoming the highest paid NFL player after landing a $260 million contract with the Baltimore Ravens,
which was brokered by his black mother without no agent, without no fuck around again, attorneys, and all them motherfuckers like that. Lamar mother, she went in there as a black woman and scored the biggest contract. Let me get another round. Now, Lamar, you got an obligation with all of this money. Give back to the community. Build something, man. Empower some people through education. Don't just show up and give niggas sneakers and do goofy shit. I hope with this 52 million, you can do something great.
A year. That's a year. 260 is the total. 52 was his salary.
And you cannot go snow bunny hunting. If you go get you a snow bunny, I'm not fucking with you, Lamar. No white women, man. No white women, Lamar. Stay away from white women. At this point in your life, you don't need to even be getting no pussy. Just worry about scoring. Worry about beating that light-skinned nigga named Mahomes over there in Kansas City. That's what you need to worry about. Leave them bitches alone. You hear me, Lamar? I know your mother is a strong black woman, and I know she put the play together, and I hope she's in your ear telling you, leave them white bitches alone. That money could go to help Dr. Umar. You could donate. You could actually build Dr. Umar's school. It's right there in Delaware, not too far from Baltimore. Hey, Lamar, go link up with Dr. Umar, man. Do something for your people, man. It's a lot of money, man. 52 million a year. Gas, what's gonna happen when Chance get that kind of money, man? What we doing? What we doing?
Shit, I ain't doing nothing. At that age, that type of money will kill you. If he give it to me, boy, I'll be dead on the beach. Niggas say I die dead in the streets. Nigga, I'm getting high,
getting
getting
head
head
on
on
the
the beach.
beach. I love this,
Yeah,
man. That black
yeah,
woman
that's a
got her
lot of
son
money,
that
man.
money, man. Like, stop. And the thing was, they was playing with this boy. He was going through all these arbitrations and all of this stuff because he didn't go through the normal route. The normal route was get you a Jew white agent. Sorry to say that, America. And pay him, what, 10, 15% of that money, which would be like $26 million to help you get that money. We learning how to circumvent that shit. I believe another brother got a deal where his mom's or somebody close to his family helped him get his money. So I think that's what we need to start doing. LeBron James set that kind of play up when he brought in Mav and he brought in his boys to actually learn to be his agent to handle that shit. That's what we're going for. You know what I'm saying? Like my nephew, he gonna be a talent in football. That's why you gotta have to learn the sports agent shit. Cause you ain't gonna, you know what I mean? We're gonna have to show up in there in Armani suits, you know what I'm saying? And spit our shit. Look, you're gonna pay him. But the one thing we don't know, and I don't know, is how much of that money is guaranteed. See, football got these contracts where you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this.
How much? He definitely got to do some shit.
Right. How much is that guaranteed? Like, I don't give a fuck if I get hurt. I want to be like Gilbert Arenas. At one point, Gilbert Arenas was the highest paid basketball player, and he wasn't even playing. That's how dope his contract was. He was like one of the highest paid basketball players and wasn't even playing them. Was out the league. His contract. So I just hope that the brother gets some guaranteed money because you never know. And the way he plays football, you know, he's a running quarterback. He can easily get his shit knocked off, crack a leg. How much of that money is going to be guaranteed? So, moms, I hope you got a guaranteed clause in there for at least half of that, 90 to 100 million that he gonna get from the rep. So that's crazy. $265 million to play football. God damn. I'm gonna make a long-term prediction. That nigga ain't gonna never win a Super Bowl.
Nah. He locked in. He locked in. He locked in with the Baltimore Ravens. I mean, maybe there, you know, get some shit going, but at this rate, you got all your coins in one bucket. You know what I'm saying? If something happened to him or something, shit, that's the season. And then if another quarterback do come up behind him, you know, if he possibly, God forbid, get hurt, you can't really do nothing with the other quarterback.
Right.
The Ravens are about to get a bunch more fans anyway because Washington, D.C. can't handle the new Commanders. They're about to switch over.
What's wrong with the Commanders?
Real people from D.C. still call them the Redskins. They will forever be the Redskins. And the owner is about to back out. He has to sell because he's a sleazebag. Dan Snyder.
I think they should merge both of them teams together, man.
That'd be like asking the Yankees and the Mets to merge.
The fuck? They
like,
both
that's
terrible.
not happening.
Or the Giants and the Jets.
Oh man, them bitch ass niggas. But yo, salute to Lamar and his moms. Please do something good with that money. Let's move on from these rich ass niggas.
Moving right along, we're gonna go to a topic that I don't even know if this is a debate. I'm pretty sure y'all are gonna agree with Nick. Calling Red Table Talk toxic. Jade is out. So let's see what they talk about. Hold on.
While you get that together, a lot of tech companies have been laying people off. And so Facebook is no different. Meta, if you want to call them that, they had to do a little cutback as well. So what they did, they start canceling shit, and they canceled one of the shows, which was Red Table Talks with toxic ass Jada. What did Nick Cannon say?
Somewhere else, Nick. If there was no Red Table Talk, then
No.
You wouldn't have slapped the shit out of Chris Rock.
No. Are you talking about just that situation?
I'm talking about that toxic.
This table.
Too much honesty can get your ass slapped in the face. We've seen this.
A good slap is what people need sometimes.
That table was toxic. They made all the memes about my brother
times.
Will on
They
that damn
did.
table.
They
They
was
didn't need to do that.
Well, listen, Will agreed to come to the damn
I'm getting
table.
a red table.
It's at his house. I gotta walk by this motherfucking table every day. That was royalty, Will.
No,
I don't want to know all this.
Other than fucking all them bad bitches raw, I agree with Nick Cannon. That table, for some reason, I think more women got anything out of it than men. I never watched anything longer than a 4-minute clip of that bullshit. I just couldn't stand to just see Jada Pinkett's face sometimes. Just seeing her just sit up there. And who the fuck are you to help someone? When your kids are fucking weirdos, you in love with a dead nigga, your husband is running around here cheating on you with God knows what. Who are you to give us any advice? Who made Jada Pinkett Oprah? Get the fuck out of here. I'm glad that shit is gone.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man, but people been kind of hard on Jada, man. I've been fucked up by Jada since Peaches, and we ain't even gonna talk about lyric. So I ain't gonna lie, she hold a place in my heart. I don't know what niggas tripping on. Niggas is worried about the wrong thing, man. I fuck with Jada.
She made Will look like a fucking clown.
I fuck with Jada, and it's just a lot of like speculations around that. The red table talk, I guess it gave what it was supposed to give for the time being. You know what I'm saying? When you rich like that, or you what it is? Celebrity famous. When you famous like that, and you know you got a life that's worth talking about. You know, I mean, you got a life that's worth talking about. Actually, what they did, they brought it to the table, and you know, it just happened to be on the other side. Man, niggas got to learn how to take that shit. You know,
we got to learn how to take what?
I mean, take whatever come with being human.
Having your wife every June 16th.
I don't think Jada's behavior was human. I mean, obviously it is, but because she is a human in the basic sense, but I don't think that platform it normalized her strange behavior. And I don't think we can sit here and say that she should be in a committed relationship with her husband, Will Smith, and have a boyfriend on the side. And we're all going to sit here and act like that was normal. And we should just all be all right with it. Like, that shit ain't normal.
It wasn't just that she had a boyfriend. She was fucking her son's friend.
Her boyfriend was her son's friend.
Her boyfriend was her son's friend. I don't see your legs, nigga.
You could have just clicked the cam button.
Cut the camera? Oh, my bad. Man, y'all edit that.
We'll think about it.
Right. I think that was the most foul shit about it. It's like, hold on. We're having a ghetto break. Guys.
I got it. I muted.
Awesome. Yeah, just how she did it. You went around, you know, y'all was like, once he said royalty, we looked up to Jada Pinkett and Will. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn. And all the time
That's
you
the
running
Fresh
around.
Prince of Bel-Air. Come on. You can treat the prince. She don't got to Markle him. Meghan Markle him.
What you mean by Meghan Markle?
Like, you know, he's royalty. He's TV royalty. Will Smith is TV royalty. He is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
He's entertainment royalty. From TV to movies to Grammys, he's damn near EGOT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's Mr. Yeah, come on. He's the man. And she completely demasculated him.
Right. And some things should never be said. Some things shouldn't even be exposed. If you was messing around with this young boy, yo, you should have had a gag order on this motherfucker that he can't never say nothing, and you ain't gonna never say nothing. But no, I'm tired of red tables, and preferably, I think I'm tired of Jada for at least 10 years. Just don't do nothing.
Damn.
We
coming down hard on Jada, dog.
Jada got a new project out right now. We were
I ain't watching that bullshit. That Cleopatra joint, right?
Mm-hmm.
I might check it out, man. I might check it out, but she gonna have to do a lot for me to really mess with Jada. All right, let's move on. Fuck the red table talks. I'm glad it's gone. But they should have kept Cardi B's show. Facebook, y'all messed up by taking the Cardi B show off. That was the dope show. All right, let's move on.
So, next topic. We want to hear from guests.
Oh, shit. Talk to me.
So, Brook, you were talking about something the other day, and you were gonna ask him about one particular moment in time in his life.
Yeah, and that was, he's also a great MC, and he's our resident prison expert. But I wanted to find out, what was your very first day like in prison? and I'm not talking about. You can run us through quickly the processing, because you gotta get processed, get your shots, and do all that goofy shit. But
No, we want to hear, like, when you're going to jail, it's different than getting locked up. When you get locked up, it's like, oops, surprise, off the street. But like, if you know you're about to go in, then you can have like a day. Like, tell us about that day.
All right, well, Miami got like what they used to. If you ask around, you know what I'm saying, people will tell you from 2008 to 2013, the inmates at the county, me being one of them, we changed the structure. We made them put cameras in the cells. That's how dangerous it was. Before then, it was no cameras. We made them put cameras in the cell, and all my niggas, you know what I'm saying, who out and free and was doing time at that time, y'all chime in, let us know what's up. But anyway, Dade County got a very interesting intake process. So picture me, right? I was a affiliate of Don't Riders. I probably would have got signed. I was with them when they met Baby, and Baby brought the song. I rapped for Baby. You know what I'm saying? Smoked one with them. Khaled. All of them respect the flow. So imagine going from there to I was wanted for a murder and an attempted murder I was on the run for. And when they actually caught me, I was kind of like in the commission of a robbery, kind of. All these cases closed, so I could talk about them. It's all good. So, all right, when you first get in the county, right? This the county jail. There's three of them. You got Metro West, you got TGK, and you got the main county building. So my first trip was Stockade. No police officers in the cell. You understand? 0 police officers in the cell. None. You know what I'm saying? You got a real house man in there. So I come in there. I'm fresh off the street. I'm still pissing out Remy and ecstasy pills and what we call Crip at the time. I'm pissing it out. Bunk 21. Damn. For one, it's a bunk. It's an upper bunk. You know what I'm saying? For two, it ain't got no mattress or no pillow. So I walk in there, I'm like, yo, what's up? Hey, where you from? Shit, I'm from the 40s. Bam. Oh, you want a mat? Yeah. They slide you some shoes. Because during the intake process, they take your sneakers. You know what I'm saying? They slide you some shoes. Oh shit. You want a bunk? If you want a bottom bunk, you gotta fight somebody for the bottom bunk. You want a mat? You gotta fight somebody for the mat. You want a pillow? You gotta fight somebody for the pillow. So me, niggas who done been in there 10, 11 months, man, they been doing 1,000 push-ups and burpees a day.
Them motherfuckers strong and big as a motherfucker.
I'm fresh off the street, so you could know how I'm looking. I'm reaching for the hammer. It ain't there. Oh, this is a different type of battle right here. But, thank God, you know what I'm saying? I'm just bred that way, you know what I'm saying? I went in there and, I guess I had a bottom bunk, 2 mats and 2 pillows. Let's not stop there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, that's the first day. We head aching. Head throbbing.
Psychologically, what did you thinking in your head? Like, I'm gonna be here for how was you?
Nah. Psychologically, every nigga think he gonna get out. Cause people getting out with your charges. That shit fucks you up mentally. But it prepares you at the same time. I was at the county fighting cases for 5 years. When you came and seen me, I was already on 4 at the county. Mm-hmm. When the Heat won, I watched them win all their championships. So right there. So when I first got in, robberies don't have no bond. So I knew I wasn't getting out tomorrow. But after I sat for 3 months, then they took me to bond hearing for a murder. So now I know I'm not getting out. You know what I'm saying? At one point, I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life in there, but every day you wake up with hope because you're not convicted. So it is people who know they're not going home, but then it's people who got hope. You know what I'm saying? I watch people with hope get life. You know what I'm saying? I watch people with hope get the death penalty. So that first day and all the time while you in there until you get convicted, you got one thing, and that's hope. You know what I'm saying? You can have bond hearings, you can have author hearings, you can have all type of hearings until you get convicted. A nigga convicted to life, even they still got hope. They trying to get appeals. They trying to get different things like that. But when you first go in there, you got hope until that hope run out. Until
talk to me about that.
Until your mama tell on you or something.
Talk to me about that day when hope was lost and you're going to prison. No. Yeah, you're going to prison. Then what's that first day like when you in prison? Actually, prison?
My situation was different because I had a robbery. I took 10 years for the robbery so my co-defendant could go home. My co-defendant got 2 years. So they wanted me the worst. Well, because I still had a murder pending. So at this time, you know what I'm saying, you in the jail mind state or whatever. And plus, they had him on certain shit and they had me on certain shit. But the thing was, they was willing to work with him and not work with me. And that's the state's right. You violent. We want to give him a chance. Now, we could take both of y'all to trial and get life. And you could get him life when he got a chance to go home. So, you know, I had to make a decision. Am I going to sink him? They want to work with him. He ain't telling on me. He just got to take a plea for himself. And they just want me to take the plea for this time. So I was walking around the county jail with sentenced to 10 years for 2 years. And then I went to trial for my murder and my attempted murder, and I beat it based on stand your ground law. So when I did end up going to prison, I had like 5 years left. So I was just, you know what I'm saying, I went through that shit like nothing.
Damn. You one of the only black niggas I know that actually won a stand your ground case.
But I ain't gonna lie.
White people. I've never heard a black dude win a stand your ground case.
Well, the thing was, it was deep. We got to just dedicate an episode to that because it was a lot of stuff. Like, you know, the police was crooked. It was evidence being brung to the police station. To oh yeah, this was at the scene. We forgot. Like, they had civilians bringing in evidence. Just all type of shit, man. Just all type of shit. So when the jury heard it, it made them look more criminal than me. It made the victims look more criminal than I was.
When you took that 10 years and you knew you was going to be in there for 10 years.
Oh, man, I cried. I motherfucking cried.
Where did you cry at?
I cried in the courtroom taking the plea. I started to tell her, you can suck my dick. But, you know, man, you got to put your big boy pants on, man, and you just, and you know, you just got to go through it.
Damn.
But, yeah, that first day, like, just hearing them bars slam, you never get used to that. And, you know, where I was at is 2 sets of bars. No, it's 1 iron door and then it's bars. So the officer,
you double locked in.
Yeah, so the officer come in, he opened the bars and the iron door because you can't get out anyway with the bars or the iron door open. It doesn't matter, you can't get out. He opened the bars, then the iron door, and he's like, yeah, all right, bunk 21. Then he slammed the iron door and be like, hey, close the bars.
Wow. So
hey, listen, I ain't lying. He walked through the door, he opened the bars. He's supposed to let you in, then close the bars, back up, then close the door. But sometimes them niggas open the bars, turn around, walk out, shut the iron door and be like, yo, shut the bars. So wow. You got to go in and then, yeah, man, this shit wild, man.
Yo, man, this is just lessons for y'all out there, man. If y'all got some young niggas out there that's wilding and all this type of craziness, please. We're gonna be dropping stories and little anecdotal things like this.
Oh, one more thing. My bad. One more thing I want to state, just because, you know what I'm saying, we just want to make sure that everybody understand that, you know, this shit not really a game. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody say they outside and they in the streets, but it's a price come with that. Like I said, when I first got there, it was no cameras. You know what I'm saying? I was in a cell in a Starcade where a normal fight turned into a death. I watched this Spanish guy beat this nigga ass. Or we thought. I don't know if this nigga was playing possum or what. He was getting him. Swift. Rocky Marciano. And like that, the nigga got under his legs, man. Took him to see God. When he hit the ground, you seen his whole brains fall out.
Whoa, the Spanish dude.
He ain't move again. Yeah. Yeah. A fight he was winning. That's forever embedded like in my brain. I tell people all the time, man, you could win a fight and just walk out like you lost. You could win a fight and lose. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a hell of a experience. And after that, they shifted to, you know, they brung, man, that shit was a crime scene. A cell I was in had became a crime scene. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was crazy, man. They had you had to fill out statements, like real official police documents. You know what I'm saying, about a murder. And so that's when they began to like implement cameras. But they was already implementing cameras in the county, but they wasn't everywhere. Now they everywhere.
Man, I just want to say one thing, man. We want to thank you for that, man. I know it take a lot to just rehash those memories because, like you said, that shit still is embedded in your memory. And so, man, we want to give you a round of applause for, number one, making it out that shit and turning your life around, man. Goddamn. There we go. Mo, what you got for us?
So, speaking of regrets, I don't even know if he was talking about regrets. Let's move on to somebody who's probably having a hard time at home right now, which is Chance the Rapper. He decided to head on to Jamaica to celebrate.
Oh, Chance was at Carnival? Ain't that nigga a Christian rapper? What the fuck is he doing there? What's going on with Chance?
Sorry, let me start this over again.
Yeah, but I heard, I don't know, because a couple people saying his wife was cool with it, and then a couple people saying she wasn't cool with it. But you know,
well, let me ask you a question. You're a married man. Let me ask you this.
Wait, that's not the only one. Wait, we got more.
If you was, right, check this out. If you got caught in a picture like that, would you even be in a compromising position like that at Carnival?
Well, let the missus tell it. I can't be trusted. Oh. So I can go anywhere. I can go anywhere I please. But I can go anywhere I please, and I have to take her with me. So my Carnival picture, my wife would have been there, so we would have been on the same page. Like we go to strip clubs together, we do shit together, and you know sometimes she let me get off. You know, so I don't never argue or I don't never bitch. If she say, hey babe, we going to Carnival, I'm like, all right.
But let's just say
you gotta wait for the nod. You like that?
She couldn't get away. She couldn't get away, but you could. And you was out there and you seen some big Jamaican shit, and that shit looking like fucking turkey legs. That shit looking amazing. You know, could you get away with that picture? And I'll say one thing. I took a picture over the weekend with my homegirl. It was her birthday. And before I posted the picture, I sent it to my girl. And I was like, yo, is this picture cool? Then I sent it to my homegirl and sent it to her. And I was like, yo, this picture cool. I ain't gonna get you in trouble with your douche. I ain't got no man. You can post it. I love you. So sometimes posting shit will get you in fucking trouble. And I think this is a situation with Chance. You know, he, probably was Casamigo'd up a little bit. You know, he was already a drug addict, so he probably got a little lick in him. So he was having fun. But I think that when you're a celebrity like that and you're married, you gotta be super duper careful. Like,
see, the thing is, it's coming of age. That could have happened to a regular nigga. You know, it's just stuff that come of age. Like, like what we were saying with Will and Jada. You know, after you married for a certain period of time, you gonna go through certain shit. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you just gotta get through it. He did probably what any man would do, except for niggas like us. Because when she would have cause shit, I could smell that. I'm a bloodhound. I could smell the ass shaking coming from a mile away. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let me back up. So one of y'all niggas get that, boy. There's a whole lot of it coming. It's a whole lot. That shit. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker said he could smell an ass shaking coming from what it look like? What it look like? When you see it start moving back, you're like, oh, hey.
Yeah, you hear the music and it's like everything shifting and she ain't danced with nobody and now she like in eye view. I ain't gonna lie, somebody gotta turn around and roll up a joint or something. I'm out of here, man. Easy. Put your drink in the front. See, that's what you gotta do too. You gotta have your drink at a certain level. Where they can't put your ass up or you back it up on, man. You know
he
how
probably don't even drink. But I'm gonna say this. What if it was the shoe was on the other foot and it was like you see your girl at Carnival without you and she bent over and the nigga got that thing like that?
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't get mad just because of the simple fact, like, live life, man. Let people enjoy themselves. Whatever restrictions you gonna put on somebody and they respect that, you put that. But that's not appropriate. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with a boss nigga. You just gotta handle yourself accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So that would be my problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold on. I'm a man with pride. You don't do shit like that. It's not that you angry, but you know what I'm saying. You gotta list it. But I do want to say, it's just the saying, "Happy wife, happy life." If your wife pissed off at you, that shit gonna throw everything off.
And let's just say
You
she
know what I'm
wasn't
saying?
happy. She was so unhappy she quoted Maya Angelou talking about him not growing up.
Oh shit.
Oh my God! When your bitch start quoting Maya Angelou, still I rise. You like the march of the sun. No woman, still I rise. Yo, you done fucked up and got Maya Angelou in you. Yo, she was mad. But come on, man. They've been married 3 years. He's an entertainer. I'm sure she's seen worse. I'm sure he's
All
done
right, I'm coming.
worse.
I'll be finishing in a minute. Okay.
I'm sure she's seen worse, man. That ain't nothing, man. What's worse is Andrew Gilliam's wife seeing that picture of him butt naked on the floor with doodoo stains and a man standing over him. That's a shout out to Florida. Florida is on some fuckery. What we got next, baby girl?
All right. So
That was disgusting.
Next up, we are talking about R&B beef. Good old R&B beef. So we have a little quick clip.
Okay.
And basically, according to Hollywood Unlocked, Chris had a birthday celebration, what was it, last weekend? And everything just went downhill because he apparently got a little drunk and disrespectful towards Tiana Taylor for whatever reason, according to witnesses. So Usher tried to intervene and calm everyone down, but Chris allegedly called Usher a coward and left the venue. Usher tries to follow and talk to Chris, and things just go left. Apparently, Usher got jumped.
Wow, they jumped USHER.
Let's see if we can make this out for
us.
ourselves.
I mean, you think that's true? You think that's true because, damn, I don't know because he did the Lovers and Friends festival. Or maybe Usher just ain't like that type of nigga, but I don't know, man.
Okay,
I think they.
Let's see what we got.
That's Tiana.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. He said, "Get the fuck off me, nigga." So he basically, as I dissect this, it always starts with Chris Brown. Hold on, we're gonna have to mute you guys for a second. We gotta mute him.
Oh shit, hold on. Hey,
gotta mute you for a second. So the way I dissect this is that this is Chris Brown just being drunk. And when Chris Brown gets drunk, everybody knows Chris Brown is a light-skinned nigga with a ego. And he always wants to fight. But what I'm worried about more than anything is where was Iman Shumpert? You know how big that nigga is? He will beat the shit out of Chris Brown. It'll be definitely a good fight if it's a one-on-one. So where was her husband at? And this nigga saying fuck her and he trying to go at her like that. What? She from Harlem. Like Tiana liable to stab the shit out this nigga.
See, that's not how I interpret that video. I interpret it as, look, somebody said something to you because you approached a friend over the weekend, according to a story that you told. You approached a very old female friend, and somebody was observing the way you were approaching them and felt like they had to say something. Her man didn't say anything. Nobody said something but this strange dude to you, right? So I think we're interpreting things the way this dude was interpreting things. I think not knowing the history and the background, he might have been leaning in too close, said something slick, whatever it is, and he didn't want to be held down by Usher. Get off me. I don't want nobody seeing you grabbing me like that. No.
And the Casamigos, a few of them perks, was in Chris Brown. You know Chris Brown. He had about 19 Newports. That motherfucker was feeling it. Don't hold on to me, nigga. Get off me. The fuck. But then that goes to show that maybe I thought they had a better relationship than that. I thought it was more big brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, if my big brother say, yo, chill, my nigga, chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to buck up at the nigga and be like, I'm going to get the fuck off of me. Like,
I mean,
and especially over a female, I can see if a nigga done slapped me or something and you stopping me from fucking him up, but it's not even that.
I mean, but this is the thing also. How cool, like when you say big brother, like they be using that term loosely. You know what I'm saying? Do we really think that Chris Brown and Usher like big brother and little brother type shit? I don't think so.
I seen Chris Brown documentary. Usher was in it. Nigga, they got a song that's amazing called Blue Flame.
New Flame.
They be on fucking remixes they used to and shit like that. So I thought, and you at my show. Hold on. And I booked you to be at my concert, my festival. Lovers and Friends.
I think if that dude you were at the party with this weekend held you back and tried to maneuver you out of your conversation and what you were going through, you would have responded in a similar manner.
I was definitely Chris Brown, that nigga.
You would have Chris Brown.
Yeah, but you know another thing too in this day and age, you have to be fucking with people you tight with, because you know what I'm saying. If I'm having a conversation or getting some straightening, it's only probably like a couple people in the world who could calm me down.
Right, and all the rest of them need to not even try because it's going to escalate the situation.
Exactly.
R&B niggas is beefing. Breezy.
I think it's getting blown out of proportion though. I don't know who the witnesses is, but
they said Usher nose was bleeding, man. They said Usher left with a bloody nose. I don't know what happened. Chris Brown told him,
meet me outside.
But yo, R&B niggas, y'all need to stop. Whatever it is, Chris Brown and Usher, y'all come from the same tree of Michael Jackson. Y'all got great careers. We love you.
It's Chris that Brown. Verses. Stop saying you could beat me in the verses, nigga. I go in your shit. It's the verses, man.
No, I think that's what it is.
Because everybody asks them everywhere they go. Oh, so who you think you could beat? Everybody saying you and Chris Brown. So Chris probably told that nigga, man, stop telling people you could beat me in the verses, nigga. I'll backflip over your ass. Nigga, fuck wrong with you?
I think that verses talk do begin to Chris Brown, though. I think it really, like,
ain't no taking your shoes off at my verses. You make me wanna.
Shut up, bitch.
Nah, nigga.
Well, okay, this. Chris Brown will not body Usher in the verses. We all know that. Let's move on.
But Usher ain't bodying Chris Brown. Continue.
It'll be a friendly bodying. What we got, Mo?
I think we might be moving on to our final topic, or one of our last ones. Y'all heard about 50 Cent with the takeover. He bought a massive studio. I think in Shreveport, Louisiana. And he's about to move G-Unit Studios on over there.
Oh shit. I ain't gonna lie, that shit is genius. He about to turn that shit into another Hollywood. That shit gonna be like Atlanta in 10 years.
Really, he doesn't need to turn it into too much, because the building was previously owned by the Weinstein Company, under Millennium Studios, and it's been vacant for a couple of years, and the city of Shreveport bought it, and he's apparently been there enough times to probably become the intentional new owner.
Well, he's also leaving Stars. So he's posted this on his Instagram that he's leaving Stars. For the type of content that he brings with those BMF shows and Power, like, where could he go? That's going to give him a...
Good question. In February of 2023, he, G-Unit Film and Television, signed a non-exclusive broadcast deal with Fox.
ABC, right? Oh, Fox.
The deal includes the development of scripted drama, live-action comedies, and animated series.
Oh my God, he about to be a billionaire. Because Fox, we're not just thinking Fox. He's thinking FX. BMF is done. Not BMF, Snowfall is done. So FX might be looking for something gritty in that type of lane. 50, and you could curse and do all that shit on there. 50 gonna bring his shit right into that. And now he's a headbanger. He's gonna be getting commercial dollars now. There's gonna be commercials in the middle of these shits now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was complaining. He said on Twitter when he was going through his Stars beef, I have the number 1, 2, 3, and 4 top TV shows in African American Latina households. I hate it.
What was those?
Power.
Was it Power, the Tommy shit, BMF?
No, it was Kanan.
Oh, Kanan.
And then the Accused. Didn't he do that one?
Yeah, that came on ABC, right?
No, he didn't do Accused. He did For Life. They canceled
For
that
Life.
after 2 seasons.
Okay.
I liked it I liked it For Life, though.
I liked it For Life too, man.
That shit was giving. That shit was giving out a lot of game.
What Latino households was he in?
Yeah, what's he bringing in there?
Nah, definitely Ghost Book too. That shit is in everywhere.
Puerto Ricans
with the Tejadas.
Puerto Ricans.
You already know what you mean. We know it's in the Tejada's house for sure.
The clothes budget on that show alone gotta be through the fucking roof.
But hey, listen, since we talking about TV, what y'all think about the ending of Snowfall? Talk to me. Let's not get on the mom too much, boy, because if I could have jumped through the TV on that bitch.
Okay, I mean, honestly, the visualizations and the cinematography, I think, were excellently done. I think it paid a decent homage to John and the original vision of the show. Like, you have to remember, it started, 8 years ago? And to see his transformation over those 8 years, and then in that 1 hour episode, it was kind of epic. Beyond how the mother was acting, beyond the actual plot, because when you really think about it, it was kind of super stupid, but it looked good. It looked real good.
I was having a debate with people about the freedom, about when what's his name? Damn. Every time I get the camera on, my mind
You
goes
talking
blank.
about Franklin?
Yeah, when Franklin said I was free, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I felt that. I
Yeah.
felt that, man, because more money, more fucking problems, dog. I can't imagine being a fucking millionaire, dog. The type of pressure that shit come with, and with dope money. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who ever, dealt in any type of street life, dog, that shit is all night counting, and if bagging, weighing, zipping, all type of shit. That shit comes with all type of stress. Nigga owe you $30,000, you can't even sleep, man. Cause you might like this nigga, and you don't know if you're gonna have to kill this nigga tomorrow about this money, man.
Well, most of the problems you see with these drug dealers is washing the money. They have so much cash that they can't wash the money. And I think that what that Franklin would have got out of the game, you know what I'm saying? I think he let the white boy stay alive too long.
Yeah, I definitely think once he was playing with the money, he should have just killed him in the holding spot. Like, you shouldn't even let mom, oh, you don't want to give me money? Boom, start over. I mean, because you start over with on your terms. You gotta make all type of deals to get this money from this man. He should have blew his brains out after 2 minutes of talking. Hey, you gonna give me the money? Probably shot him in the leg first. Hey, the next one I'm gonna put in your face. That's it, man. And move on.
It's a lot of dope TV out right now, man. One thing you might want to check out is this show called Succession. It's on HBO Max. It's
oh yeah, I watched a couple episodes of that with the family, right?
Hell yeah, that's one of the
rich
best.
Family. They going ham too.
Yeah, they own like a media conglomerate or some shit. Listen, that's damn near next to Breaking Bad.
They hate that. Hold on. Easy now, easy. Hey, we ain't gonna jump the gun.
Yo, it's damn near fucking with Breaking Bad, yo.
New season of Better Call Saul. You seen it?
No, I've never watched Breaking Bad.
You never?
But I'm watching Succession now.
I knew, Mo, be honest, man. It's because this nigga told you to watch it. He suggested that?
No, because I started watching it I was watching it on regular, because I have cable still. So it came on TV, and I'm looking, and I'm like, oh shit, who are these people and what are they talking about? And I realized it's season 4, so I went back.
Mm-hmm.
Man, listen, watch Your Honor on Showtime.
Seen it.
I finished that, man.
Then watch Breaking Bad. Then watch El Camino. Then watch Better Call Saul. I had my wife up for almost 2 weeks straight.
You trying to? She
couldn't sleep. Yeah. I watched Ozark.
Y'all crazy. I said I actually enjoyed. They got a new little 5-part miniseries, Dear Mama, just talking about Tupac and just how revolutionary his mother was, and where he got his stuff from. Directed by Alan Hughes, one of the Hughes brothers. So I've been watching that. Watching these punk ass finals too, man, because shout out to your Miami Heat. They're gonna get the Knicks the fuck on up out of here, man.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. The Heat, I lost so much money on the Heat, dog, and now they just start winning. We about to get that money back, man. I'm about to drop a bag on these next couple of games.
Listen, don't put no money. If I was you, I wouldn't bet on the Heat versus Boston. But do what you want to do. Do what you want to do.
The Heat just got Milwaukee out of there. I ain't gonna lie. You cannot underestimate the Heat. I think we should all agree on that.
No, I'm not gonna underestimate them. And they
at this point,
they got a very good team. That's what I like about it.
It's the same. It's the same thing they said. The Russian walked right in the middle of Rocky Balboa's face and said, "I'm going to crush you." Joke's on you, motherfucker. Ain't no Brittany Griner trade in this shit, nigga. Joke is on fucking you, nigga.
Then you got the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? I'm always ride with Bron. I love Steph, but I'm going with Bron. So it's a lot of things to keep you entertained, man. There's a lot of things right now. Mo, what you at? You got anything to add? Because we might wrap it up.
Yeah. Nah. pretty much.
Oh, hold on. We got one thing. I got one thing to add. My nigga Boosie just caught a gun charge in California. Damn, Boosie.
No.
He got, you know what? As much as I would say it was a dumb move, I think it's a smart move because Boosie got shot last year in the leg in Houston. And, you know, security costs a lot of money. I'm not saying rappers, but it need to be a way that even if you're a convicted felon, but you're doing the right thing, you can get a gun without catching cases and shit.
Nah. Basically, you just need to have somebody who clean with you. I got like three or four homeboys with gun licenses.
Shoot this motherfucker.
And why is you the breadwinner at your whole team? Why are you walking around with a gun? You understand what I'm saying?
In the car with him, right?
I gotta check. In the car.
See, because when you own the car or you own the rental car that you in, nobody could really, especially when you out of town, nobody could really like take the gun charge. Like you just gotta have a solid nigga like, hey, nah, put that in there. He ain't know. They gotta move fast too. You know what I'm saying?
And be convincing. And they gotta be convincing.
Nah, it ain't gotta be convincing. It's my gun. Where your statements at? Yeah, I'm finna write a statement. That's my gun. But you know they might separate. Huh?
I went to Rikers for that.
Huh?
Oh,
what? Oh shit! Hold on. We need an episode for you.
I was in Queens the day after J-Lo and Shine and Diddy got hemmed up.
What? This is classic. Why are you just telling us this?
Go ahead, talk to me, bro.
So it's January 1st, 2000. And
yes,
you remember the date?
Yeah, because that shit happened on New Year's.
New Year's Day. Theirs was New Year's Eve. My shit was New Year's Day.
You was the first female booked for a crime that year. They probably got your picture up somewhere, man.
Nah, shout out to the
first motherfucker.
So anyway,
my bad,
I'm
Mo.
sitting there. I'm in Astoria, Queens. So if you are from New York, you know better than to go to Astoria, Queens. I'm sitting there smoking under the bridge with a gun. Right. So, I mean, my niece and nephew were young at the time. I was visiting from Maryland. I was not leaving a gun in my brother's house. So it had to come with us. I'm from Maryland and we have similar gun dispositions to those in the South.
Where you had it at? You had that shit like on your waistband? Like you were really toting it?
I'm sitting in the passenger seat.
Oh, you in the car with it?
I have it under the seat in my purse. My purse is stuffed under the seat. And my dude and his boy are outside the car smoking. They walk up to the car and they say, "Let me get a bag," because of course I got the weed on me too. As soon as I hand him the bag.
Yeah, you got the drugs and the guns.
And the
car was outside.
And the car's in my name. It's a rental car.
You was fucking outside.
So as soon as I hand him the weed, all the lights, it came down. There's a paddy wagon. It's halfway filled. It's been sitting there with people who got arrested hours ago, waiting for our dumbasses to do something stupid so we can go in the paddy wagon and they can take us to central bookings. So we all go to central bookings. Of course, they find the gun. Whose gun is this? Why do they have to ask? It's in my purse, in my car. I'm the only one in the car. And I'm passing drugs. So they take us all. Apparently, the night before New Year's Eve, a cab driver was murdered. And I fit the description.
Oh, shit. Probable cause.
So they take us in, whatever, and they're like, you know, where were you? Earlier that day, I was actually snowboarding, so I had an alibi. I had a receipt on me, and it was just a matter of time before I just needed to get out because, as my man properly should have done, took the charge. That's my gun. I don't even know why she had it. She's lying. She's got nothing to do with it. I'll take it.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people, they kind of freeze up with police, but shit, if you know my daddy, I just never been that type of dude. Like.
And the dude's saying to me the whole time, if you were J-Lo, you'd be home already. This is the exact same circumstance J-Lo was caught in a car with a gun and an attempted murder charge looming over it.
And what? And so what Sean said, that's my gun?
Sean obviously took it.
Sean wasn't in the car with them. Puffy. No. It was Puffy. It was supposed to be a jail.
That's what I'm saying. And that nigga Sean had ran. They told on Sean. They caught him later.
Yeah. So I ended up in Rikers with a full pack of cigarettes, and that story is for another night.
Oh shit! I'm dying to know what happened. Wait, what the fuck?
Did you bond out? What happened?
So I mean, I already once they got through the whole thing, they said, you know, he's taking the charge, and you have to go through processing. Now, as a female, you can't just go to central bookings. You have to go to Rikers for processing because they got to do the full medical exam and everything else.
Wait. So your boyfriend did take the charge?
He took the charge, and we all went to central bookings together, which is in Queens. And then from there, because there's no processing center for women go to Rikers. So I had to get bussed with the prostitutes to Rikers, process.
Handcuffed to the back of a bus, 40 of us.
Life as a mulatto shouldn't be so tough.
I mean, I was fortunate. For me, it was really nothing more than a social experiment. It was disgusting. But
so what? Was the charges dropped?
Of course, I ain't get no charges. Nothing. Me nor the friend.
So what happened to the boyfriend?
He got those charges folded in with some other ones in Maryland, and it turned into 5 years probation because it's mandatory 5.
Oh shit! You still buying? Come on, talk to me.
That's this. Didn't I say this happened in 2000?
I'm saying, well, did you stay by him until 2003? I mean, what the fuck?
Oh, no. Actually, I held him down so good. I got him a lawyer that got the whole thing thrown out. So he actually never did a day. He did like 18, but yeah, I got it thrown out.
18 days or 18 months?
I think 18 days out of 2 years.
That's amazing.
Shout out to Mo. What the sound effects said, man? Let's get a round of applause for fucking Mo, man.
Hold this shit down.
Yeah. Hold on, I got something I do want to talk to y'all about because we got some educated people in the building, and after that we could close out. But you know, my mind be all over the place like during the day and shit. You know, I got a family, house and shit, in court fighting a mortgage company, all type of shit. We got any lawyers? Y'all tap in. So student loans. The U.S. Department of Education just decided that people gonna have to start paying their student loans back, man. After Biden promised that he would get them shits, you know what I'm saying? So y'all drop some knowledge on me about that. I don't have no student loans, fortunately. But
I'll tell you a little bit about it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
We're giving so much money to the Ukraine. We're spending so much money on defense. Now we looking around like, yo, don't you owe me something? Don't you owe me something? Don't you owe me something? So we giving out so much money to other countries. It ain't like we letting immigrants come in this motherfucker and get free health care. I mean, illegal immigrants getting free health care. They getting packages to start a new life when they fucking criminals just come across our borders. How you think we're going to pay for that? All of these entitlements, but none of these shits is reparations for black people.
And speaking of entitlements, I'm gonna let you know from my other side, I actually paid off all my student loans. So if y'all giving money back, can I get some? Like, what about the people who handle their responsibilities? I'm really sick of Biden administration sitting there changing laws for people who are doing shit right. You know, you sit there and get your credit right, and now all of a sudden you got to take a break on your mortgage because you have good credit versus somebody who has bad credit and they want to, you know, improve their circumstances to give them a better playing field. I'm real sick of people who, you know, there are people who pay. I didn't finish school, so it was important for me to not carry a debt without a degree. So that shit needed to be paid off. Like,
that's real shit.
But I still got a 3-year debt for a college.
What is Joe Biden going to run on in 2024?
I don't know. I don't know what he ran on in 2020.
The only reason he won is because the Republicans had the worst candidate in the history of candidates, was Trump. The worst nigga in the history. But what is he going to run on this time? Like,
he ain't winning. I don't know who's going to be his I don't know who's going to be his adversary, but Kamala Harris killed that campaign. 2024, she killed that shit.
this infrastructure bill that he said he got through Congress. What the fuck has it done?
Let me ask y'all something. You hit on something right there. Is it because of her prosecutorial experience being a prosecutor and locking up so many black men that black men are so adverse to Kamala, or is it something else?
Truthfully, I believe in the politics to y'all, but just based on what I've heard, just as I ain't in the streets, but just as like you know what I'm saying?
Like y'all niggas, black dudes hate y'all hate Kamala.
I mean, the shit she did in California was fucking outrageous. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I mean, I feel like she was just doing her job. So anybody who becomes a lawyer, if you want to make those big dollars, you do work for the prosecutor's office, and then you go into private practice. But you need to know how the game's played. So it's in your best interest to put in a couple years over there, and if you
I ain't gonna lie. Go ahead.
You're muted. You're muted.
I'm muted.
That. She said that first off, she said that she don't believe in reparations. You don't believe in reparations. That's number one. Number two, you can never be a true advocate for black people because you ain't really black. Even though you went to Howard, and you joined a sorority. Number three, it was what she did in locking certain.
Isn't she blacker than Obama?
Hell no. Let's not start that.
Why can't she literally is more melaninated than Obama?
Why you say that?
Just mathematically. She don't have a white parent.
But as far as both of these motherfuckers is the same person to me. No. You know what I'm saying? Like Obama and Kamala, they both end with A's. These are these non-foundational black Americans, okay, that they cannot trace their lineage. They cannot trace their lineage through slavery, through American slavery. So why the fuck would they ever have our best interests at heart when they cannot trace their lineage through that pain?
But good point. Good point. Nah. I mean, I don't want to seem like I'm on the opposite side, but Obama was a little bit, I guess, because he was more in the forefront. He was a little bit more in tune, dog, with his black side.
Well, I would blame.
He definitely walked in that shit as a black president, man.
All right, but listen,
you know what I'm saying?
We give him that because he slept black. He slept black. Michelle is his only connection to Michelle is his only connection to niggas like me and you.
What Jay-Z said? He said, Obama said, you gonna get me impeached. I was like, fuck this shit, come with me and chill on the beach.
Yeah, nobody's relating to Doug.
No, exactly. And another thing, she sleeps white. So when we see a sister sleeping white, we like, okay. We pause. Then we look at what you done. You done locked up a lot of niggas on bullshit charges. Boom. Then you not with reparations? Bitch, bye. Black women will give you a pass for anything. Long as you black or you show up and you sister girl them. And I hate to say this, black men have become smarter voters. Because we defected from these dumbass Democrats that don't do shit for us, that pander to us. So yeah. That's
but definitely let's give the people a little knowledge. California and Florida and I think Michigan, they still got the death penalty. So let's not think of Kamala Harris just locking up niggas for a couple months.
No,
she sentenced some niggas to death. Some niggas got the death penalty behind that shit.
All right, some niggas had to die. I'm not opposed to that. Let's say that's one like Mo said.
Nah, you're not opposed to that. Come on, man. You lived in fucking Newark, New Jersey, so everybody expects you to be a little bit raw. But for some people, being sentenced to death is a lot. They don't agree with that shit.
It's an adult abortion. That's an adult abortion.
Right. Huh? That's
an adult abortion. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was her job. So you can't knock somebody for their job. but I can knock certain other little bullshit you do. Like you come up there and you go to the Breakfast Club and you say, I listened to Tupac and I listened to Tupac back in 87. Bitch, Tupac wasn't even out. You know what I'm saying? Like you do little goofy shit, we can see through it. And then you don't show up. With all these black kids getting killed by the police and stupid shit. Where is Kamala? Kamala don't show up. Joe Biden used her as a prop to get y'all dumbass niggas to go vote for her. She's going to be the first African-American female. She is not. Man, listen, man. I know people, man, listen. I don't fuck with Kamala Harris. And if her and Joe run again on the same ticket, they might as well just clean the room out for Trump right now.
I mean, I think it's been announced.
What, Joe Biden is running with Kamala?
Yeah.
This is what we come to. This is what we got in America. And you wonder why this country is fucked up. We got a rapist running.
With as old as he is, it is a very serious threat that if she could become president, and that will not sit well with America.
I mean, she can't get shit done. She can't get no anti-lynching bill. She can't get the George Floyd bill. I mean, it's like, what are we doing, Kamala? What? Oh my God. I've never seen a more inactive vice president in my life. Maybe
Pence was pretty chill.
Yeah, Pence ain't do shit, yo, because Trump was just a fucking monster. He
never went to a border? No. I don't even.
But I could actually see, if I was the Republicans, I would actually put my money on Pence to go against Trump.
No, it's going to be DeSantis.
Oh man, DeSantis is a bastard. Nah, you know why he ain't gonna win? Because Disney gonna shut him the fuck down. Because he's trying to go at Disney right now, and Disney is like the third largest employer in Florida. You heard about this shit Ron DeSantis got going on with Disney, guys?
Yeah, they're gonna pull Disney's land permit if Disney keeps fucking with him.
Oh shit, my bad, y'all. My damn light done went out.
New Jersey already said they could bring Disney World up here, man. They could bring it up here, but who the fuck wants to come here in the snow and go to Disney World?
I mean, that's why they have to build Kalahari, because they had that. Weren't they supposed to build that super center over by the East Rutherford?
Oh, they did already. It's the biggest mall in the world.
You ever been?
Oh, yeah, I went there. I took the kids there.
Yeah, Gas went there. This shit is humongous. It's crazy there, huh?
Yeah, got a little theme park on the inside. We tore that shit up. They wasn't ready for no Miami kids.
Oh man. So I want to tell everybody, man, once again, I want to thank y'all for tuning in with us, man. Yo, you know we bring y'all that shit. We talk that shit. We are that shit, and so are you. I go by the name of Brook Acosta. We got a super promo. We got Gas in the building. And once again, man, this is the game. We need you to like, subscribe, comment, turn on your notification bells, all that fly shit, so you be up to date with the shit that we're doing.
Yeah, man, do that, man. Y'all be watching all that that other weird shit. It's podcast beefing. We about to start beefing. We can fight too. I don't give a damn.
Oh shit.
Y'all tap in. Y'all tap in, man. Y'all tap in.
This nigga want to fight DC Young Fly. Look, now I'm out. But yo, we love y'all. Take care. Until the next time. Holla back. One.